Alrighty, and hello, Beavers. Welcome to the first stream of 2025. Feels like we haven't seen you guys since last year. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Anyways, excited to be back here. Excited to start a new season of BVU Esports. We'll have the same schedule as last semester, so you know you can be expecting your usual Valorant tonight, League tomorrow, Rainbow, Rocket League, and Overwatch. Glad I remember that off the top of my head. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's get in the game.
Listening.
We have BVU Valorant lined up for you tonight. We are in NECC activation matches currently. Starting off on Bind. Some pretty typical stuff happening. It looks like we have you know, our same cast of players that we normally do.
Drone going out.
We do see Star Assassins starting in this map. Lil Palms is the one who is not here currently. Could maybe be seeing a bit more of them later on tonight, or maybe not. I don't know. Seeing a push on the beat, we see a Star Assassin taking out Spooky, being taken out by Ether. Phaelus getting Kolba Ultron. Tony the Tiger finishes on Ether. We just have Labyrinth and Ghost left.
Spike planted.
Ghost pushes out of the smoke, takes out Tony the Tiger and Craig with two very, very impressive Sheriff shots. That Spike's ticking down though.
One enemy remaining.
Labyrinth takes out late, taken out by Phaelus, leaving just Ghost and Phaelus.
Is nothing.
And unfortunately, Phaelus was just not quite able to hit her shots through the smoke there. And Ghost was able to win the round for OSU. That cat. Very quiet opening so far. Nothing happening.
I think BV is going into this with a little bit slower of a start, a little anxious from the whole way the last round went down.
Possibly. It was a bit of a sell, I might say. Looks like Ghost takes out Star Assassin. Ghost looking to make something happen with that Marshall again. They rotate around to B, where the team is now able to push in. Phaelus goes down to Labyrinth.
Last player standing.
Late goes down to Kolba Ultron, leaving just Tony the Tiger in a 1v5. Everybody at full health. He takes out one. Not quite taking out two.
A little bit rough here to start off.
A little bit. I think the first round we did pretty well, but yeah, I mean we really just I don't know, kind of folded under pressure on the end when we had to defend the spike.
It is the very first game of the season, so we could be shaking off a little rust here
Absolutely.
too.
I mean, that is definitely could be a factor there. As with anything, I mean, you know, you take a 2.5 month break, it's gonna be a little bit rusty when you come back.
For sure.
Bayless and that jet poking right around the corners. I think Bayless kind of knows she's there. Misses the shot. Bayless takes out a little bit of ghost HP, down to 49 herself though. Start pushing on site where Star Assassin is taken out by Spooky. Tony the Tiger taking out Kolba Ultron. Currently 4-4. 4-3. Tony the Tiger taking out Ghost. Spooky taking out Craig. 3-3 now. We're still keeping it even.
We do see Phaelus a little low here at 49.
Coming around the back to regroup. Late taking out
remaining.
Labyrinth. Tony the Tiger taking out Spooky. And Tony the Tiger finishes off with Ether, getting BBU their first round.
First round of the season, gotta feel at least a little good. Again here, we do see things starting off pretty slow. It seems like both teams are a little anxious to push in.
Seems like it. Tony the Tiger again caught with Labyrinth, I believe that is. Looking the wrong way. Manages to turn around
Still
and get
gets
the kill.
the kill. Wow.
Late takes out Ether as well. Craig taken out by Spooky.
Someone's there.
Star Assassin takes out Spooky, taken out by
Spike
Kolba
down
Ultron.
B.
Looks like we're 3-3 here, so we are even. Not too much of an advantage health-wise either way.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Just a little bit
30
going from each
seconds
side.
left.
I'm truly very, very much hoping that Phaelus notices that person around
Ooh,
the
Tony the Tiger
corner
walks into an
there.
unfortunate position. And Late goes down to Spooky. It's gonna be 3-1 now.
Loses.
I do believe that was 2 ultimates used there.
Yes.
Maybe. No, just 1. Yeah, just 1. I thought Late used their ultimate. They did not.
Oh.
Yeah, we just saw the rocket launcher from Tony the Tiger, which did get somebody, but unfortunately he had his back straight into, I believe, the barrel of a Vandal. So
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
not a good spot to be in.
Typically no.
See what's gonna happen on B long here. If Ghost is gonna get their sniper pick.
Now it looks like Oklahoma's going for the usual strat that we see coming from BV, which is kind of being split across the map here, 3-3.
Yep.
Got 3 on A, 3 on B, and it looks like BV is also incredibly split. It looks like they're all off on their own for the most part. We've got 2 pushing towards A and 2 pushing towards B, both separately.
Cage triggered.
And again, very, very hesitant to engage.
Yes. And that does make me curious what kind of play they're going for this split, if they are this nervous to engage across the map. We do see Tony the Tiger peeking this angle. He does get slowed and manages to get out of it.
Looks like the rest of the team is going to be pushing on B, though.
30 seconds left.
Locating target.
We see
Bayless jumps-
Bayless go down.
Yep,
Down
jumps
B.
down, killed by Spooky.
Late goes down to Ether here.
Last player standing.
And we just see the Beavers just dropping one by one.
10 seconds left.
Get out of here.
Tony the Tiger
Tiger
just
gets
getting a kill
one.
before hopefully backing out. That's going to be a no.
Honestly, I'm surprised by the commitment to that, like, following through on that. At that point, I feel like you would back out and just call it a day. They're all circled around that window. You might as well just save what you have. I'm noticing a little bit of goofy play coming from our Val players here. Again, beginning of the season, shaking the rust off, etc.
Yeah, we're doing on points. BVU is not doing well.
Wow.
Yeah. OSU's eating good, though.
Listen, we love and support our esports teams, but that also means when they're doing poorly, we tell them.
Exactly.
Those credits are not pretty right now.
I must wait a moment.
We do see Bayless pushing forward here, taking the initiative,
Tony the Tiger gets a first kill, but
but then
taking out
goes
himself.
down.
Yep.
They do get the trade. Unfortunately, Bayless goes down
Spike down
immediately
B.
as
Cobalt
well
Ultron
as Star
able to get
Assassin.
Star Assassin also.
My ult is ready.
BVU is just having a really hard time even getting these picks. We had to sacrifice a trade just going for the one pick and then going for the next
Yeah.
one. It took two of us.
Well, and we see Late and Craig as our last players standing here, and it looks like they're on a very opposite side of the
missiles
map
away.
for most of Oklahoma here, but
30
it seems
seconds
like they're
left.
being pushed towards with 30 seconds left on the clock.
I think it's just going to be the round because I believe, yeah, OSU is just sitting on that spike, so
Yup.
there's nothing they can do
Well, and
right
I was
now.
curious if they would just save or if they push in and go for it, but I would assume with the time left on the clock, they're being
10
advised
seconds
to
left.
Craig looking for anything in
Just
B long.
sit out.
Not going to find anything.
Yeah. Looks like they're all kind of piled up there.
Absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yep, and it looks like they do just give them that round. Sitting at 5-1 here.
Seeing some new agents being played here. I don't know the name of this one that Craig is playing. I think he's new. Looks like it at least. And then Labyrinth playing someone that I'm not familiar with. I know they're not new. I know they've been in for
Listening.
a minute. I just don't know who that character is. Not one that we see often. We have our independent fact checkers on standby.
Tejo. Tejo. I would assume pronounced Tejo.
Probably
If I'm
Tejo.
wrong, tear me apart in the comments.
Then the Tiger gets Ether for our first pick. Spooky trades it with Phaelus. Spooky also getting Star
Spike
Assassin is a
down,
3v4 right now. Tony the Tiger takes out Labyrinth. And it looks like A site is kind of just open for us. Oh, goes
Spike
taking out
down
Craig
B.
with an unfortunate rotate. He did have the spike, so that's going to put BVU in a bit of a bad spot. Now having to go and get that. Tony the Tiger makes it even though.
Satchel out.
Come out there.
One enemy
Oh!
And
remaining.
he does get somebody with it. Man, when I saw him shoot that, I got really excited about
I didn't
it.
think anything was going to happen, but they did happen to walk straight into it. Ghost gets Tony the Tiger with the Marshall though.
We got the 1v1 here. We'll see. I'm
Looks like
really not certain how this is going to turn out.
Late did get it, so I think we're going to get the
10
plant.
seconds left.
planted.
It's just gonna be a matter of if we can defend it or not.
No peeking.
With the Marshall, it might be a little bit more in Late's favor. We hear them.
You hear them off to the left.
Yep, we see the ult come out as well.
Late is taking this angle really well. I hope that they can capitalize
Drop
on
in a
this.
I'm liking the playstyle.
And
Ooh,
we do get it, and that is the second round.
Very
for BB
nice.
Here.
And I do believe that is a wasted ult from the Jet also.
Yes. And we are very early in the game, so 5 and 2 is not the worst we've ever seen.
Definitely have seen worse.
And we've talked about this before many times on the stream, but BB is an incredibly adaptive team. Typically, they will waste a couple of rounds seeing what they're up against. We've seen them do it a couple of times before.
It happens. Also, that is a really cool melee from Ether. I don't know if you saw, but it's like two like Infinity Gauntlet looking things. Yeah, it's quite cool. Wonder how much they had to pay for that.
Probably a lot.
Valorant skins are not cheap.
Yeah. Like this gun as well, the fish tank.
Fish tank gun. Wouldn't it get too hot in there for them?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Also, that's not
Stand
sustainable
strong.
because the way the gun vibrates would disturb the fish.
Yeah. We see a very harsh push. Bayless and Tony Tiger are taking out Labyrinth and Ether. Ether coming back, being taken out by Late, and Craig getting one.
Spike planted.
I can't even keep up. The smoke clears and the dust settles, and it is left to Ghost and Kolba Ultron in a 5v2. Kolba Ultron takes out Tony the Tiger.
Last player standing.
Barely sees the tripwire. Pushes in. Craig took out Ghost off camera. And Phaelus takes out Kolba Ultron. And that is 3 points now for BBO. Switch to your melee again. I want to see it. There we go. You saw like a split second there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Little gauntlet.
Yeah. Ready to just throw hands. Ooh, Ghost takes out Phaelus right off the bat. That's not a good sign.
Yikes. First pick there, but as we know with Val, it does not matter typically. It can make or break the game, but it also can mean absolutely nothing.
Yep, definitely not as crazy as some games. Putting Tiger with a good play there, unfortunately just not quite timed.
The spray through the smoke didn't quite catch anybody going by. Looks like we got Craig at about half HP here. We are even with a disadvantage, I would say.
Yep. Now pushing on to B site.
There. Drone going out.
Tony Tiger takes out Labyrinth.
See if we can get the next pick here. That would put us at least a little bit ahead. And Craig does get Ether here, leaving us at 2 and 4. Craig is incredibly low.
Wingman gets the plant. Ghost takes out Tony the
Last
Tiger.
player standing.
Late takes out Spooky. It's just Ghost left. Ooh, almost caught Craig's head there.
Craig is really one whisper away here from
Yeah.
3. And we do see Star Assassin go down, leaving them at 2 and 1 with Craig at incredibly low HP. Stepped right into that.
Ooh,
And
Craig somehow wins the firefight
gosh, what is
with
it?
his
2
with his
HP?
6. He was still at 6. Good plays there.
Yeah, absolutely. And that leaves us at 4 and 5 now. BB is bringing it back a little bit. Just needed those first couple rounds to do some recon and
Exactly.
figure things out. Happen.
Ooh, the fists from the one person are from the Arcane bundle.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Makes sense.
I am an Arcanan. Well,
League of Legends cringe.
You know, with how sad the show has been recently, I don't know if I would call it enjoying. I would call it crying, but you know,
Ghost
it's a
takes out
well-made show.
Craig.
I got you. I got you.
Lavin takes out Tony the Tiger, starting off with 2 players down.
We hear somebody right around the left corner here.
Yep, that's gonna be Ghost
They've
right
gotta
there.
know that they're there. They can hear and ooh,
Blinded by
Bayless
Dizzy, but
goes for it and just
doesn't
barely
quite
misses.
get it. And then we get
Yeah.
flashed.
And it was unfortunate. There was just way too many people around that
Last
corner
player
that we couldn't have
standing.
expected.
Looks like
They were
Late
being
gets-
very quiet.
Yep, looks like Late gets Ether, Ghost gets Late, leaving Star Assassin at 42,
There we
gets
go.
Labyrinth, taken out by Ghost.
Fortunately, that is Oklahoma's.
6 and
They
4,
mess with
we're
one of
bringing
us.
it back.
They
Yeah,
mess with all of
Not
us.
too bad.
I do like the character design of Tejo.
Yes. I think it is very cool.
It is very cool. I like the aesthetics he's got going on.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what all of his kit does, but from what I've seen, he has his E, which is just like a little like AoE missile thing. We saw that used on the Spike a couple rounds ago.
I know he has a little bot that does some recon for him.
I haven't seen the bot, but
It happened like 10 minutes ago, brother.
I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention.
It's very cute. It's a little tiny spider-looking robot.
Nice. I saw his Q also, which like goes like around like corners or something.
Yeah.
Little like tracking thing it looked like.
Dropping smokes.
Oh, that's
One suppressed. Grenade is live.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
hear a Thrash ult go out.
I know exactly where.
I don't believe that landed. You see the reveal from Phalis is going to help us out quite a bit there. As we get on the site.
You see the last 2 Oklahoma players pushing him pretty quickly.
One enemy remaining.
You see Star Assassin go down, but Late also with Ghost leaving us at 1 and 3 here. BB does have the advantage.
And Ether walks straight with her back turned towards Craig. And finishes it off.
Last round before the switch.
Ooh, almost catching Ghost with the grenade there. And we get her as she tries to exit there. Oh,
Satchel out.
unfortunate timing on whatever that was.
Satchel out.
Tony Tiger pops in, uses the rocket, but I think Phalis took him out before Tony the Tiger could get him. A lot of people dying. Late used the res, looking for someone to get a kill. Doesn't find anybody, unfortunately.
We'll see if Craig can survive here in HP. We've seen him do it before, obviously, but it does not take a lot
One
to get
enemy
rid of.
remaining.
Ooh, Phalis and Tony the Tiger
All missiles away.
finished it up. All right.
And that is round 6. We are even
Switching
for the
sides.
spot.
Preview now on the defensive. Let's see how it goes.
I think this is the most even I've ever seen a game by the time we get
I-
to the swap.
I think so too. I don't think I've ever seen a 6-6 game by halftime.
Valorant is very much one of those games where it's not super rare, but more rare that you get a super even matchup just with how different every round is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can play it, 1,000 different positions, and you're gonna get a different ending every time.
We see Tony the Tiger being our first kill of the round. Looks like a very
Last
strong
player
push, and they
standing.
kind of just overwhelm us.
Late was trying incredibly hard to hide there. That was just some very unfortunate positioning, as really surrounded on all sides in every sense of the word.
Yep. A flawless game for OSU. I really think that BVU just was not expecting as much of a rush as OSU just played.
Yes, I think they went in on that very quickly compared to how apprehensive everybody was in the first couple of rounds there.
Yeah, definitely a very big difference that BVU was not expecting.
Now we'll see if our players can adapt to it here and kind of pick up the pace a little bit and proverbially match their energy.
No peeking.
Oh, okay.
With the smoke there, I'm not sure if Late is going to see players up in the window there. And we do see Star Assassin go down. Phaelus gets
Last
one.
player standing.
Wow.
Again, just completely overwhelmed them.
Incredibly quick. I think that it has gotten to a point where Oklahoma is aware that if they overwhelm BV enough, they will win in standoff.
Spike planted.
Sky's out.
Tony the Tiger does get one of. I think he's gonna call that a win.
Back off and save for the next round, which is not a bad strategy given that they are struggling a little bit on credits here.
I think he's going on it. Was not able to get over the wall though.
Go get him.
Taken out by Ghost.
Well, not a play that I would have, I don't know. I feel like we maybe should have saved there, but maybe that's why I'm not on the Val team.
Yeah. We can yap and poke fun all we want, but we are the ones behind the camera and not in front of the keyboard.
For Overwatch players, what do we know?
What do we know?
Overwatch, that's about it.
Overwatch bad.
All missiles away. Grenade is
Tony
live.
Tiger goes down first. Craig taking a bunch of damage from that fire there.
Dizzy has targets.
Spike planted.
We do see Craig go down to Labyrinth here. We'll see if Star Assassin can get a pick around this corner. He does
Late
get
and Star
the pick.
Assassin do each get one. Phaelus gets one.
Enemy remaining.
Phaelus getting two.
Wow, giving them the advantage, and this is why we do say sometimes in the beginning of the game, first picks won't matter because a game can be turned around really in a matter of
Wingman
seconds.
for the win. Let's reset. Deep breaths and all that.
Coming into round 16, we are 8-7, currently in favor of OSU. Oklahoma State University Institute of Technology. A very, very long school name, might I add. Craig looking for a sniper pick. Let's see if he's going to get it. He sees an arm, but he does not get the shot.
there.
Ooh, taken out by Labyrinth through the smoke.
Drop in a smoke.
They're already going to be able to
Spike
get on
planted.
A site where they've gotten the spike planted. And Ghost
Last
takes out
player
2,
standing.
3. Leaving just Tony the Tiger in a 1v5. And Ghost, the only one who's ever even taken any damage, healed up off of it too. Taken out by Ghost, who got a 4K that round. Definitely think Ghost is definitely like the star player of their team. Is
MVP, if
Yeah.
you will.
MVP for sure.
Yes.
I mean, 22 and 9 is quite good.
It begins.
Do see some similar positioning here, as they were in the very first round of the swap, which does make me nervous because it did not go well the first time. But hopefully, with the knowledge of the first round, we'll carry this out. Oh,
Very hard push on A. We
Wow.
see so
One
many
enemy
kills traded out.
leaving OSU with one, and this is what we mean when we say BV is an incredibly adaptive team. We went from barely pushing forward the first few rounds of the swap to like just hammering it down these last couple of rounds.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that
What happened?
so quick that I did not have time to like call out. all
I
the
didn't have
kills
I
that
didn't
were
have time to
happening.
commentate or anything. Like
Nope.
I couldn't even watch it. I just saw the kill feed just lighten up.
I didn't even open my mouth fast enough to talk about what was happening.
The important part is BV won. That's all you need to know.
We do see Spooky get Tony the Tiger right off the bat, which
All
is
missiles up.
not helpful as Craig goes down to Ghost as well.
Neither of them even got any damage off.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Up and away.
Spike planted.
Hearing a Phoenix ult. Taken out by Star Assassin. Unfortunately, Ghost follows it up. Ghost Ace?
Yeah, unfortunately things are not looking good for BV this round. Down 2 and 5
player
here.
standing.
We've already seen one ult go out.
Mobile Ultron takes out Phaelus, and Late takes out Labyrinth, but again taken out by Ghost.
Like you said, I really do think Ghost is a person of note here, somebody to worry about.
Absolutely. I mean, 26 and 10 right now. That is a very impressive number.
Absolutely.
We do see BVU sitting on 4 ults here, so we'll see what happens off those. All of these are definitely some pretty useful ultimates from what I've seen.
Grenade!
Definitely, at least with the Clove and the Cypher ultimates, those can
Yes.
definitely be very useful.
I think this is going to be, truthfully, one of the closest games we've seen in a while. We do see, oh, Ghost gets Late. They resurrect themselves. Star Assassin gets Ghost. Ow. Star Assassin and Late both go down.
Yep, Late not getting much use out of that ultimate.
Yup.
Spike
It does
planted.
happen sometimes, especially if you don't know how close you are to the enemy.
Bayless caught in a bad spot by this wall, unable
That
to
is
push back.
really not a great spot to be in.
Last player standing.
Yeah, we do have the high ground, but unfortunately, with the amount of players that they have looking into this one choke, I don't think we're going to make it past. And it does look like Davis is probably going to go down here. Yep.
What is that? I've never seen that. This is not a character that we've seen played very often, so I've never seen that ultimate. That is strange.
I think that is about the 50th time we've seen that cat spray go down.
Yeah.
Is it a sticker or a spray in this game?
I don't know. Either way, they're animated. Neither of those things can be animated.
In this game. Like, I've never streamed Valve before in my life.
Yeah, in whatever this game is.
Whatever this game is. Ah, yeah. We see Spooky get Tony the Tiger. Craig does get Spooky in return, so we do get the trade.
Yep, uses ult, stops the spike
down
plant.
A.
All missiles away. Drone going up.
Spider drone. You're using a good spot. The 4v3 with 2 of OSU very low. At least under half. We're getting it on Ghost. Craig ace?
That would be a fantastic way to start the season.
I don't think that's going to happen though. He's on the opposite side of the map.
30 seconds left.
With 30 seconds left.
Get over there, buddy. You got an ace to get.
Better start walking. Looks like Late and Labyrinth are pushing up. Labyrinth, wow. Phalos goes down to Ether with Labyrinth getting Late at the same time, leaving us at 2-2 with the
Spike
advantage.
planted.
The spike goes down.
enemy remaining.
Star Assassin does get Labyrinth. We'll see if we can get the last kill on Ether here.
Star Assassin finishes it up on Ether as well, while Wingman gets the defuse,
Get padre! My little guy did it!
putting it to 11-9.
Now, we do have a couple of rounds to make up for here, which is a little nerve-wracking.
Yep. We're only a couple rounds away.
My camera is destroyed.
We did get to see Teo's ultimate, which was interesting to see, and it looks like it could be very useful in the future.
We do see
A
the
grenade
go
kill.
out. Wow, and get Labyrinth immediately. I was hoping we would get a pick around that corner there. He threw it incredibly well down that hallway.
I think that is the first grenade kill in possibly Valorant history.
Late gets Ghost. Ether getting Star Assassin.
Yep. Late gets shot through the box, going down to Cobalt Ultron. 3v3. Rocket launcher.
Oh, please. Please.
Nope, he's backing it off.
Ah. That's alright. We don't get anything with the ult there, but we do see.
I've got
wow.
your trail.
It looks like we're really,
Where is
like,
everyone hiding?
spacing out.
30 seconds left.
Looks like we decided to push back onto A a little bit.
Sun Tiger takes out
Spike
Cobalt Ultron,
down
who is
A.
trying to plant.
That's a dangerous game to play, pushing through that wall, knowing you're gonna take damage and face an enemy after.
It was definitely the right play there, though.
Yeah,
Last
absolutely.
player
Oh,
standing.
and he almost
10
finishes off
seconds
Spooky.
Spike
And
planted.
Phalos was just not quite able to get there in time.
My turn.
We hear 2 ultimates going out with both the Phoenix and the Clove. And that is just going to be an unfortunate position because it turned what was basically a, a 1v2 where
Match
each of the
point.
players had like 1 HP into a, a full 1v2. Again with the cat spray. Spooky taking out Star Assassin.
We see Labyrinth pushing up there. It looks like there's 3 outside there trying to push in. 1 goes down. We do see 2 go down, but two of us
Tony
go
the Tiger
down as
wins
well.
after the reload
Player
even.
standing.
Yeah, and it looks like off camera we had several Beavers go down. Oh, unfortunately that firewall is going to put us in a bad spot where Phoenix is able to grab the spike and get out.
Spike planted.
Once again, it is the Phoenix and the Clove, and Craig is in a bad position right here. A very good play by that Phoenix to put that wall
All
there.
missiles away.
He does have sight on them, but unfortunately just cannot
Attackers
get that
win.
kill.
Yep, couldn't hit the shots.
I believe that is a win for Oklahoma, as I believe activation matches are only 1 round.
I believe it is only 1 round. I'm going to wait until we see someone leave or something. Ooh, Spooky actually leading the leaderboard. Kind of taking it from Ghost right there at the end.
29 and 10. We do see a few of our BV players pretty up there as well, which is not bad.
On the higher half.
Overall, it was a very entertaining game to watch. I think that's one of the closest games we've had in a while.
Yeah, it was definitely very close. You know, I definitely saw a lot of good things happening from both sides. BBU kind of made up their losses, kind of closed the gap that they had. I'm going to wait until someone leaves to call it off or not. Someone do something, please. Okay, that is people leaving. So, good game from Valorant tonight. You know, as we said, a lot of good things happening. You know, BBU kind of stepped up their game once they had a couple rounds on them.
Figured it out a little bit.
Yep, they definitely figured it out. Turned it around a little bit. It was close in the end. I think they ended up like 13 and 9. I think.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be all for you tonight, though. Very short. Only 1 map since it is activation, like we said. But yeah, looking forward. We'll be seeing everything on the same nights. So you know, we'll be here every Monday, most likely. Yeah, I told you guys the rest of the schedule earlier. So hope to see you in the future.